What stopped you from killing yourself? My card declined at checkout when buying supplies, gave me time to think a little more. 4 years ago I walked out of my house to jump off a bridge. I was over the railing and was about to jump, but a woman was walking her dog and saw me. And I thought, I don't want her to see this, so I went over to her and we talked. She was lovely. She let me pet her dog. I walked home feeling a little better after that. The grip safety on a Kimber 1911 pistol. If you don't push the back of the grip down, it will not fire. I either got luckily or subconsciously stopped myself. I'll never forget that squeeze and nothing. I think I woke up for the first time in my life after that. Things still ain't roses, but I would have missed out on a lot had someone not designed a safety feature a long time ago. The last time? My dog. I had no idea what would happen to her, and I couldn't bring myself to take her with me. Usually it is because I know my mom couldn't survive it and I don't want to put my family through something like that twice. Once though that wasn't enough. My sister-in-law sent me a funny picture of their kid. That's when I realized they would have to explain to a 7-year-old what happened. To this day, 5 years later, she has no idea she saved my life. I honestly have no idea. My attempt should have been successful by all accounts. I ingested the gel of a Duragesic fentanyl patch and woke up around 2 days later. I should have died from the overdose since there was no medical aid rendered. I was 16 at the time and had no experience with drugs of any kind. I'm 37 now and happily married. I'm glad I'm still here. Spite. I realized it's just my brain being an asshole, and I figured if it wants me dead so much, it's going to have to do it the hard way and give me cancer or something, because I'm not dealing with it being a bitch. I didn't want to inconvenience people with my death. My dog walked and saw me crying and licked my face. I have a mentally ill kid. If I go, what happens to them? I have no problem going. It's the ripple effect that keeps me here. The thought of my parents getting a phone call saying that their only kid took his own life. The thought of that just gives me chills. My cat. She's honestly my world. I'm here because she needs me. And she gives me a sense of purpose. Also, cat kisses are the best cure for anything. I felt a warm hug. Still can't explain it to this day, but as I was about ready to do it, I felt a big warm hug even though no one was there. For a while, it was that I didn't know what would happen to my cats. They are like my babies. And I didn't know of anyone that could love and care for them better than me. Then it was for my nephew and niece. They're very young and kinda obsessed with me. I didn't want to be the reason for any trauma it could cause them. But the time I was actually ready. I had just finished my note when my phone went off, and it was my best friend telling me to unlock my door because she was a minute away to bring me food. Unexpectedly. If she hadn't called at that exact time, I wouldn't be here. She's been through so much. So I wasn't going to let her be the one to find me. Knowing that if I did, I would cause the misery of people I know and love, and also wanting to stay on this earth long enough to accomplish something big. Realizing my pain would not end. I'd simply be passing it on to those I love the most. My sister had multiple health problems and died in her sleep. One of my earliest memories is my mom screaming her name over and over the morning she found her. I never want to be the one to prompt that scream. My daughter. I was a single mom living with my own mom, and she killed herself on my daughter's first birthday. We were really close, and it was almost losing a best friend or sister besides my mom. But I had my 1-year-old baby daughter. Thank God. So I kept going and it got better. My brother later killed himself too. At this point, I am so excited and grateful to be alive and a sort of slice of human civilization. Things have really changed and I want to live as long as I possibly can. I had gone to Walmart. Was thinking suicide because of pain from cauda equina surgery. I was looking at kitchen things and there was a lady in the aisle. She looked like she'd been crying and I asked her if she was okay. She told me her daughter had killed herself a few weeks prior and she was just so sad. Turns out her daughter had injured her back, had surgery and just couldn't take the pain anymore. What are the chances? It still amazes me. No longer suicidal. It lasted about a year. Recovery was no joke. 8 broken vertebrae. Loads of hardware. TBH, the only thing that stopped me because I'm afraid that if my attempt failed that everyone will know about it. It's kinda embarrassing for me. Because I'm still in school, so yeah. Or maybe I'll get injured and can't walk or something. I've had enough problems.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.